Boom, bang, grand rising. So I'm going to share a couple things here. Let's see if we can actually get this to work out. All right. Coming over here. This is because Cash is talking about Federal Reserve and not being sure about what needs to be done or other than we're going to continue for a very long time, which is exposing the artificial legal fiction, the person, the organization name, the straw man, the basically the leech that's attached to every baby when they're born, and the hospitals that are participating in private information to the vital statistics of the corporate world. A smorgasbord for the pedophiles, because information. Oh, we get some DNA too. We can look at backgrounds. We can look at all kinds of things now. We can look really deep into towards our advantage. And just to remind everyone, 717 King Street, 717 is very, and 17, the number 17 is very profound in all of my research, and it just keeps coming up over and over and over. His art came to rest on the 7th month of the 17th day. This is a deeper message that I'm here to keep what I'm exposing. Anyway, let me scroll this down a little bit for you. Here is where I am sending Cash Patel information, and this is basically about, have you been smeared by mainstream media or censored by big tech unfairly? All right, and what we're going to do, I probably shouldn't be sharing my phone number because there's a bunch of idiots out there. What we're going to do here is send this off. This information here was submitted. I don't care if you got my number. You need to call me, give me a call, everything works out. Okay, so anybody can look this up. I don't know about you, but legality is not reality. Legal is the undoing of God's law, not definitions I've made up, but things that you can look up. Legal names is hunt them for access to a trust, to obtain wealth, to build their empire. And that's what they've been doing. That's why from the municipal, county, state of, which state is the District of Columbia, to DC, to London State, to the Vatican, to the whole elite program that's been going on. And when you start looking into the 2030 agenda, what you're going to discover is UNICEF, World Bank at the time when I was exposing this and they burned my channels, was Clinton that appointed the head of the World Bank in this 2030 agenda to everyone. They want to tag everyone with legal names. See, is the destructive nature of legal in the first place. The nature of and the how that what's in your wallet is forced into our lives, or we're not allowed to participate. And the people who are for the love of the paycheck, whether it's the cops, corporate workers, the legal system, this is what you're up against. This is what you're up against. This is how they track the people is through legal names. And the idea of going to a digital ID and going to the real, which I will point out again, one must perjure them and commingle their date of birth with the organization name, the legal name, the birth certificate created organization name, the state of created organization name. You must perjure yourself in order to obtain a real ID or a driver's license or a state ID or a fishing license or anything. where you're commingling your date of birth with a legal name. I'm going to spell this out for you. You pull out a birth certificate, you're going to see this child and that child, because under the legal system, you're looked at as a child. If your legal name today, I don't care how old you are, you're looked at as a minor. Under the minor account, you're looked at as a child. A child of what?